What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the BreakZone. I'm JT.
And I'm Laurent.
And we're back giving you guys live coverage of the Boston Crystal Cup here as the road to Nats, as players try to get their final bids to get into the North American, not final, but to try to get their bids to the North American national champions, because that is an invite only and you have to take down one of these Crystal Cups to make it in. We just showed you one of the events that were on the bubble. Now we're going to take you to the top event, the top match. Both of these players are
currently undefeated.
Currently undefeated at 5-0. I'm pretty sure a lot of our California players know this player, especially in the Southern California area, as well as this next player who I believe took down a Petite Cup as well. So both of these players are very distinguished in this game, and I hope we're in for a great match. Thanks again, everyone, for joining us here in the BreakZone as we give you guys live coverage of the Boston Crystal Cup. We're just about to start here for round 6. So let's go ahead and jump on in. It's going to be really exciting to see. Both of these players are doing well. We haven't seen them on stream yet, so that means you guys haven't seen what decks they're piloting and how it's going to match up to get each other. So you're going to join us, Laurent and I, as we find out, along with the rest of you, how this is going to unfold. So we're going to jump straight to the stream right now, straight to the event. And thanks again for joining us. And here we go.
With that said, you have 30 minutes. Round 6, your time.
We're about to start, and the round begins.
All right, everyone, the round's up, and we're good to go.
So as you can see, Gregory Cole is going to play Mono Earth, and Andy Carmona is going to play Mono Lightning. So Lightning Earth, how do you feel about that matchup?
Oh man, this is going to be awesome. I mean, Earth is just so strong and so sticky. I love it. I love how Earth can just kind of... You can't really get rid of Earth. All of their guys are so big, they're so strong, they got brave, they got so many combat tricks and so many modifiers, so it makes it a hard matchup against the Lightning, who tries to deal with using damage to get rid of forwards on the board. But Lightning is also much faster. So it's kind of a race to see what happens. The first 3 or 4 turns are going to be huge. Looks like Andy Carmona is going to go and start. He's going to pitch a Ramza to play into a Nashu, which we can only think that there's a Hildy to follow that cat girl. Looks like Gregory Cole's ready to go.
With them fancy pre-release sleeves, Final Fantasy 14
sleeves.
Those
are some nice sleeves right there. He's going to go and pitch a Mustadio and which looks like I believe, an Atomos to play, wow, a Legendary Vincent right off the bat. Not just any Legendary Vincent, but a signed Legendary
Vincent. Jesus. So
when you go big, man. I dig that.
He's here to represent the Boston Crystal Cup with the box art on the card.
Right. So let's see what Andy's going to do here. Pretty sure this is going to change the way he's going to play, because that Vincent is.
We'll have to see if he has an Alcid combo. Yes, he does. Oh my gosh.
Oh, boom and boom! Wow,
that's something that you're always scared of. Like when you play a forward first turn,
right,
against a Lightning player, you're always scared that leaving it active is going to come back and bite you when he plays the Alcid combo.
Right, looks like he's going to pitch another Thomas, and
he's going to go for a second Vincent.
Is that another signed Vincent?
I guess when you play at Boston Cup and you bring out Legendary Vincents, you get them signed.
You got to. It's going to go and take that point of damage and flip over an Ursula here. And that puts Andy Carmona on the board.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that Alcid party attack after he came out to play with his buddy.
He's going to go ahead and play Raban. He's going to crush the Onion Knight and swing for a Hildebrand.
All right, now that... Well,
looks like we've settled.
A little bit.
We've settled a little bit, you know.
So
we've gotten a little crazy.
Gregory's probably going to take another point of damage from...
He is.
There you go.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and EX burst that Star Symbol there.
Let's see what he gets.
He's going to grab a Shantoto, of course.
I don't think he needs it right now, though.
But you know what? Having it always feels a little bit better.
True. But as we've seen, people have not been playing overly aggressive.
Right.
They've always played just enough.
Yes.
You know, they've never overplayed their hands.
We have Gregory Cole here at 2 points of damage, and we have Andy at 2 points of damage. This match is going very quickly here. He's going to go ahead and pitch a Gapal to play into a 2-drop Monk.
It looks like they're happy to trade back and forth 1 point of damage with just a forward. I mean, Vincent would be more than happy to stick around and block an Alcid, but
well, he has to keep attacking. Well, he doesn't have to. The Alcid's already out, so no fear there.
But what you worry about is that, okay, even if you break the Alcid, it would still be Andy's turn.
It would still be
after he attacks. If you were to force Vincent to block, and then he would be susceptible to another Alcid.
Right.
Or even like
Wow, Lulu, okay, he's going to go play into the Emperor. Whoa.
Well, I guess...
I love the Emperor, and I think that is a very strong play there, because there goes the death penalty.
And he hastes the Emperor to deal 1 more point of damage, flipping over a Golem.
Yep, that is a good play right there.
And there goes Vincent for another one.
Getting the Alua. He's going to go and play into a Yang.
And that is a smaller Yang, not the Opus, what was it, 3? Or Opus 5. This was the Opus 1. Was it Opus 1?
I call it Chibi Wang.
True.
Yang.
Chibi Yang. Was that Opus 1? I think it was. Or was that Opus 2? I think it was Opus 2. Opus 2, correct. Okay, let's take a look. So, right now, I don't know. I don't know who I'd rather be.
Actually, you know what? I like having the Dark Emperor on the board. That's just going to stop any death penalties or any monk shenanigans.
And the fact that Raban's already out means that that's no longer an option to play Raban.
Right. I think Andy should really just kind of slow down a little bit here if he can.
Well,
he's definitely going to block. He's going to get rid of that the Emperor with haste.
I don't know if Yang's big enough to do that right now,
I think he's going to play a combat trick.
Let's see if he does.
And he's going to go ahead and Golem that. Going to trade up with that Emperor. Oh, that is a good trade for that Emperor.
That's just stonewalled Andy's attack right there.
Right.
All right, passing the turn back to Gregory. That's kind of interesting, though. I mean, 2 forwards. Alcid's still in play. But both forwards should be large enough to attack through it. Actually, with the Lulu, I think Yang might be a little bit undersized, but with the monk as a party,
I would just keep swinging with that Vincent.
You don't want to leave
being disruptive. It's funny because it seems like Andy's got a good handle on the game, but I feel like Gregory is keeping him kind of unsettled. Right,
I mean, he's just
coming out so aggressive. You know, and he's going to get a 4th point of damage here. 2 Hildebrands.
And that's both of his Hildebrands. He only plays 2.
Yep, and that Nashu's not going to do much of anything, and that Yang is going to go ahead and swing. And wow, he is actually pulled ahead here at 5 points of damage with just a Vincent and a Yang.
Andy getting no help from the EX bursts.
And he draws another Nashu in his hands. That is not helpful here.
That's definitely not what he wanted to get to see right now.
No, not at all. He doesn't have a lot of opportunities, and that Alcid is just hanging out.
Not really sure what lineup he has right now, but I'm sure there's a couple things. Vincent does give Lightning a lot of problems, especially if you
can't break him.
No, I mean, if he was still active, then you could do Alcid stuff like that.
Right.
But once he's dull, you have very few ways to get rid of him.
Right. That's wow. I think generating a lot of. He's generating a lot of offense with just minimal forwards and minimal backups. It's an interesting way to play Earth.
Ooh, that Gilgamesh might be a problem.
And he's going to go ahead and drop that lightning. He's going to go ahead and dole that. Nope.
Dole the Yang.
Yep.
And
he's going to swing. Going to get another point. No help on. Oh, help on the EX with the Mustadio. Wow.
So there goes the Alcid. Oh, let's see if Gregory has anything to say about that. It's like,
and that's
it.
game.
Wow, just like that, swung the momentum right back around.
Right.
That lightning just completely did the trick.
Just came in there at the right time, and that was it.
The combination of Gigamesh, that is a Final Fantasy 13 character,
right,
along with the Opus 4 lightning, just did the trick.
That's a very interesting match. It looks like Andy Carmona is going to be the new king here, as he is now undefeated after round 6 at 6-0, and Gregory drops to 5-1. I want your opinion. How is Gregory able to generate so much offense with just minimal things? Like, he was able to hit Andy for 5 points of damage. So that's impressive, considering he was only able to get at most two forwards out. So,
well, the fact that he played Vincent, and I mean, yes, Vincent's great. And normally, what happens? The only thing Vincent's scared of when playing against Lightning is mostly just outside combo, which happened on the second turn, on the Andy's second turn, and in response to that, he played it again, and from that point on, it was just really hard to deal with. Lightning has a lot of issues dealing with the Vincent, and once you already have Alcid in play, Vincent is pretty much free to go.
Yeah. So I mean,
the way that Lightning normally deals with forwards is that they break them.
Right.
And there's a couple other ways, like doling, which, as you saw right there with Lightning, was very effective as well. But just the fact that you stick a Vincent and he has the ability to not be broken by your opponent's ability to summon was very effective in this case.
Yeah, and I felt like maybe Gregory shouldn't have played that starting hand so aggressively.
I don't know if he had a choice. I'm wondering if he had to mulligan, and he mulliganed to no backup. That's a possibility.
And it was just really fortunate for Andy to have that outside combo right from the get-go.
I mean, it's something that you always have to be aware of if you know who you're playing against.
Right.
I can't say that, this is not best of 3 right now. We're still playing the Swiss, and so he should have been aware though of the outside combo possibility once.
But he still was able to do a good amount of damage.
He was.
If it wasn't for that one lightning, I think he would have ended up. He might have ended up winning. That lightning play was clutch.
That's possible.
Yeah, it was clutch.
But,
so that was an interesting match. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Those are the two top players here. It looks like Andy's gonna go ahead and move on to being the only undefeated left.
Might not be. I think there was another undefeated that was not featured right now.
Okay, so he might be one of 2 undefeated, but he's definitely up there. And as it stands, we have one more round of Swiss left, so it's pretty much guaranteed that you'll see him tomorrow for the top 16 cuts. Once again, my name is JT.
And I'm Lawrence.
And this is the BreakZone, as we're coming at you live from Boston. At the Boston Crystal Cup, as players try to get a bid to go into the North American National Championships. Stick tuned. We're going to have round 7, our last round of Swiss for the day, and tomorrow we'll return with coverage starting at the top 16, then going into the top 8, top 4, and then the grand finals. And we'll see who's going to take home the Crystal Cup for Boston. So we'll be back in just a little bit. Thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you guys for round 7.